Now it's just a straight way to the doors.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well years ago.
YOLO!
But in his eagerness to
Fucking.
prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, Alright, what happens if we quit the game and then come back? I was promised new content and they haven't given me the new content yet.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh god. Okay, we'll do that later. I want the new content, man. What happens if I just restart the whole game? Let's lie and say yes. Oh fuck, god damn it. Fuck.
Feeling a wave
Hey, at
of
least I got the
disbelief,
broom closet
Stanley
opened
decided
again.
to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping in.
Fuck you. I'm going back to the escape pod. I'm done with this. I'm going back out because I want the new content. I was promised a game that features new content. There it is. If you get close to that entrance, then yeah, clip dies on you. And my game crashed. Great. No, I'm just kidding. Got to check, didn't I?
His co-workers had gone.
Okay, we're good.
Following
Let's go jump off the
directions,
cliff.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeet.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. The meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
Alright, YOLO.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Hey. God damn it. You fucking lied to me.
Feeling a
You're
wave
gonna go
of
ahead and
disbelief, Stanley
beat the
decided to go up it, monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided
Shut your mouth.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Oh God, I'm being blinded
No
by the
longer would anyone
by the
tell him
sky.
where to go, what to do,
So
or how to
blue.
feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley
made it.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
I woke
was
up
happy.
finally. Hey, I got an achievement! I finally got an achievement.
Look,
We're gonna
Stanley,
go take
I
the
think
red
perhaps
door.
we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We're gonna try the red door this time.
I realize to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Bien.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
Were these labeled
through
before?
the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you
Am I
see
going
that
in a
it's
circle?
killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
I'm going in a circle. What the fuck?
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
What the fuck? How did I end up in the circle? What happened? Can't see. Where am I? Am I dead? Oh,
What do we want?
here we are.
What are we looking for? Here.
What the fuck?
Yes.
How did I end
it's
up in space?
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right
Where did the
here,
door I was
right
in?
in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Don't care.
I actually feel.
Don't give a shit.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Ooh, papers. Oh, that's a kid's drawing. Okay.
Oh no. Stay away from those
Oh, hell
stairs.
yeah.
If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Don't
You'll
care.
lose all of this.
Don't give a shit.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley.
Don't care.
No!
Oh, I'm alive.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get
Is it just
back
me or
to
am
the
I
other
moving
room?
slowly? Let's teabag the picture. There, we teabagged it. What the fuck is happening in there now?
There. See?
The fuck?
This is what you want.
Those
This
are
is
nice
where we can
cubes there.
both be happy. We really can. If
No,
we
I
stop
can't.
moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, no. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Give me $100 gift card and I will pay you $100 to fuck me. YOLO! Oh!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Is it just me
Can
or
you
am
do
I
that
going
for
even
me?
slower than usual?
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I know
Christmas.
you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No. I'm bored of this place. And it's not even Christmas. Go back.
No, perhaps not.
Let me go back to my my slow. Let me take my slow ass back up to those stairs.
My God, Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yes.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yes.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yes. YOLO! Oh,
Maybe
hell
you're
yeah.
just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us
I
to
think I
get
am getting
along,
slower every time I
but
fall
I
off
guess
that
was
staircase.
too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I'm just teasing you at this point. I always love to tease my little playthings.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish
God.
I still
Don't
thought
look
that was
up.
possible.
Get blinded instantly. You don't say anything more? Alright, let's take my very slow ass back up those stairs. We're gonna jump one more time and we're gonna go back to that room, see what he says this time. Let's see if he has any more dialogue when I jump off. And if I don't die, we'll do it again and we'll continue the loop. YOLO!
Is it
Oh
over?
god, I died! I didn't realize that
Good
would kill me.
start, isn't it? I'm
I
going
didn't
now.
realize that was gonna kill me. Fuck. Dominate me, daddy. Alright. That's
All
the reason
his
why.
co-workers were
That's the reason
gone.
why.
What could it mean?
that back when
Stanley
I
decided to go to the
when
meeting
I
room. Perhaps he had
launched
simply
the
missed a
video
memo.
for the thing. That ooh, new content. Boink.
Oh, new content?
Hell yeah!
What
Now
does
this
that
is what I'm
mean?
talking about.
New content.
Imagine if I didn't say I played the Stanley Parable before. So essentially, I just lied to this game. I lied to everyone.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and
long-ass
home
time.
computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley
it's such a-
Parable Ultra
There's
Deluxe.
some
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Oh
I'm
god,
very
that's
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra
pretty
Deluxe content.
what happens when you eat sun chips in a hot ass room. Alright, let's enter this
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Is it broken?
I'm waiting.
What's going on
I'm
here?
gonna continue teabagging.
Should we be moving somewhere or oh, all right, finally, at long
Oh, God.
last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay.
Oh, hey.
Let's see the
I'm here,
content.
finally.
Give me the content, Stanley.
The circle of
All
jump.
right.
Oh god, the jump
All right,
circle.
let's see. It's the jump circle.
Hell yeah. Alright, on board. Let's continue on.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh,
Very
wait.
good. Yes.
Fuck.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Oh. Thanks,
That's
mate.
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
Hell
don't get me
yeah.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality
saw that
assurance
too.
department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these
There's no
people
way
on
I would
Twitter
still
and
exist
hold them
just to
personally accountable.
not play this game for 10 fucking
It's my
years.
fault, Stanley. I built up too
I
much
might have to
anticipation around the new
modify,
content,
somehow
I'm afraid.
modify my
It could never have lived
my
up to such
Xbox time in order
expectations.
to
If you'll
be
stick with
in
me, why
10
don't we
years
just
into the
reset
future.
the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
You're not my friend. Fuck. I was sitting on a chair. That should have been a toilet. What time is it? Oh god. It's 5:02 in the morning. Means whatever I have to do is better. This will be the final ending I get. And call it a night. What the fuck?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
No.
I want to show you something. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Alright, fine. We'll go
Oh,
to your.
Never mind. You're not a dork.
We'll go to your stupid hole. Which it should have been my hole. I opened up my holes to everyone. I'm starting to get wet after saying that. I opened up my holes to everyone, including Dallas and Fennekin.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got
Yeah.
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
What the
So
fuck?
I made something special and tucked it away here where the
Dark
game's
Souls?
developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Heyo!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley
forget.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port? Remember
Cheap
back in
Xbox
October of
port.
2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Our first kiss, my first cards are released of Stanley Parable in 2013. Hold on. It's been a while since I used a 24-hour clock. So if I'm looking at this correctly, it is it is this is a hold on. I'm calculating in my head. Is that 8 o'clock? At 8 o'clock in the evening? I'm guessing that's 8 o'clock in the evening. A trip down memory lane. Demonstration. Ooh. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. They upped that to like 10 years. You have to literally play it until the end of time, literally until the end of the world. Ooh, dead man.
And over
Like
here
this
is where I keep
landscape.
reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Where the
That's
fuck
how
did you see
grand
that?
and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Where
It
the
was
fuck did you see
literally
that?
Every game ever
I'm looking at the
created.
review.
It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now,
Is
it's
that it?
nothing. It's no games at all.
Oh.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an
Where did
hour
you
of
see that?
new
Where did you get that
elevator
line from?
content.
It was Persona 3 and Skyrim. Memory zone maintenance? Damn, I need some maintenance for my memory zone. I constantly forget all the shit. Yeah. Buttons. Oh, so many buttons. I hate Mondays. Dude, that's today. Same. I hate Mondays, even though I don't have a job yet. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
Where the
perfect.
fuck did you see that
It
from?
didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was
I need to
transport it in
shit.
pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Right. I can't get in. The serious room. If I remember correctly, the serious room is, like, back in PC, the serious room would be a room where you try to activate server cheats on Steam. Alright, I think that was it. Alright, let's go back.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Door.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely
Pressurized
popular
Gas?
online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years.
I
can't
can
even imagine
clearly
what's
see
been
that
collected down
it
here.
says Steam
Surely
before
these
it was
reviews were
plastered
glowing
over
as well, weren't they?
pressurized gas. Never heard of pressurized gas.
Honestly, I could
No,
not
okay,
be
now
bothered
this
to
is
play
from
this game
Steam.
to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be
Unfunny.
more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny.
Unfunny.
Funny.
Oh
I'm
God.
trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What's this say?
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
Yes.
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
I feel that all the
Perhaps
time.
The Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
It's okay. I feel that all the time. You're not alone. I'm always such a failure.
What's this one got to say?
Dude, these are sick graphics.
You constantly have to stop doing
These are
anything
sick graphics
so the
right here.
narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button. Well,
No.
yes, I think we can do that.
It
If
just
I'm truly
melted
too
in there.
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews
God.
from the record.
Oh, God.
Only positive reviews of the
Oh,
Stanley
God.
Parable. That's my motto today.
Oh, God.
It's always been my motto. I'd do anything
It's
for
a
the customer's sake.
giant
Yes,
block.
a skip button we shall have. And
Ooh.
here it is. Oh, you're back, you see. You were
Sorry.
only frozen
It-
in
it-
time
it
for a
was-
few
it was
minutes,
force of
but it was
habit.
plenty of time for me
My
to
bad, it
deliver
was
a
force of
long,
habit.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature
Okay.
of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe
Let me
it
out.
was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description
Let me
of
out.
it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it
Come
was
the fuck
perhaps
on, let me
less of a
out.
rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is...
Don't care.
Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie Nine will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change
What about their
some of the
Steam
wording,
review, huh?
perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely...
Don't care.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been
Where's the
skipping through
door?
is becoming longer and longer.
Where's
That
the door
last one
go?
was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh God.
It's not unendurable by
longer.
any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Where's the
I think
door?
the
Seriously,
skip
where the
button
fuck did
has
it
been
go?
aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Air vent.
Where did the door go?
Air vent.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Come on.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Yeah,
How
we'll-
else would
we'll
we
use
have
the
gotten
plant.
into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll
Or
take
that
it.
air vent.
All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button.
Use the air vent, you
Anywhere
blind fuck.
Other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Don't care.
Stanley, please don't push the button
Oh
again.
God.
It's been
The
12
lights are
hours.
being destroyed.
You've just been frozen
12
there.
hours?
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but
God.
they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
And then
I've
use
looked
the
at
air
it from
vent. I've been
every
telling you to
angle.
use the
I've
fucking
checked
air vent.
every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you.
Use
and
the air
button.
vent, you
And
fuck.
if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
I don't give a
I
shit.
can't control. Oh, Stanley.
Oh God. The fuck happened?
You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley,
Is
I
that
think
Engel?
it's been a week.
A week?
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Yes.
Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. because I know you can't hear me once you push that button.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't see.
hello.
I can't see.
You.
Oh god,
You're
it's
here
completely
again.
dark now.
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much
It's
time.
completely dark
I
here
stopped keeping track after
A year?
Have you ever sat down in
fucking
one
year?
place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside...
Who cares? Push button. Oh god, he's dead now. I'm free. He used the air vent already. Fuck's sakes. I can't climb. There's nothing for me to climb on. I'm pushing the button. Fuck you. What the fuck? Is there a bomb going off? Oh no, that's the fire alarm. Fuck's sakes. Can I use the ladder? That fire alarm's getting annoying. I'm pushing the button. Push button.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they
crazy.
screamed, they gnashed
gone
their
crazy.
teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of
God.
accountability.
Oh
It's
God.
the
Push
unwillingness to exert.
What? That coming from the roof? Do we have a leaky pipe here? Is it just me? Is it just me, or is the air vent barely working? I can barely hear it unless that's my mic being an ass. All right, I'm bored here.
The end is never the end. Is
Oh, God.
Never the end is never the end.
Oh,
is
God.
Never the end is never the end.
He's gone
is
full
never the
Mandela
end,
catalog
is
on
never
us.
The end is never the end. 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 Is never the end.
Nothing is worth the risk.
Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the
air
never the end.
yeah, the air
Is
vent's
never
dead.
the
We
end,
can't.
is never the
Oh, maybe we
end,
can
is
use it to
never the
escape.
end, is never the
But let's see what
end,
happens
is
if we
never the end,
push
is
button
never
again. Oh god. Now he's dead. Oh no. Oh no, we definitely have a leaky pipes. we're definitely getting caved in. Quick. Quick. Maybe we can fix it by skipping the button. Oh fuck. Oh no. It broke through. Fuck's sakes. Alright. We'll time stop here. Oh god. Oh. Now a nuclear bomb went off. Pushy. Oh god. I think I heard broken glass. It's like the Overgrowth mod in Fallout. Alright. I can climb and insert my dominance here, but I don't think I can escape. So let's just go. Go! Oh god. Now shit's gone crazy. Demons took over. Oh no, my button broke. Can I escape through the hole now? It looks like rubble broke it. Oh, escape. Escape, I'm blind. Holy shit. We're in Dune. I always wanted to be in this movie. Goodbye. I'm gonna go reenact Daft Punk epilogue. I'm gonna go self-destruct out in the distance. See you later. Now we wander the wasteland, the Mojave wasteland. Alright, is this the part where I turn around to my friend and make him switch on a self-destruct button? Oh, and I'm dead.